again. And our American Zerg, Hawk, top right corner.
And in the bottom left, we have Mihu playing as the brown Terran.
Brilliant. Let's see, Mihu very solid. Do you think Hawk can take him down? I've seen him playing, and I think TVZ is his worst matchup.
Yeah, he's strong CVT as well. Of course, there's some things that comes into play, like you have the latency. I'm not sure if these players played on VPN to get a better latency. Yeah, time of the day it was played. Oh, anything can happen, but Mihu is super strong. We can see, I want to say Jindu is constantly keeping us posted on Mihu's accomplishments in Korea or in China, winning tournaments after tournaments. So
yeah. Those are the guys that are participating in ASL qualifications, and when somebody outside of Korea finally will advance to finals of ASL, I think there will be somebody of caliber of Mihu.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be super cool to one day see, perhaps even like Dewalt. He's been trying the ASL qualifiers, and see Mihu, or at least just see one person outside of Korea make it to the round of 24.
Yeah, exactly. We're saying that Mihu is the type of player, but Dewalt took him down 2-0, right? So Dewalt is definitely the same type of magnitude of a player. Yeah.
And for the first time tonight, we see the normal drone scout. Hawk wants to confirm that there's no shenanigans going down from Mihu, that there's no like a proxy barracks or something. He kind of semi-confirms that he is in bottom left corner. We don't see the typical wall from Mihu that you normally see. You see like the barracks and the supply depot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's slightly unusual. Maybe there's an opening that he's got in mind that doesn't require this walling.
Yeah, you can see Mihu being really cautious as well. He's sending out the second SUV cross spawn just to make sure he's not meeting up.
Oh, that's a waste. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But you confirm the CC at least, so it's a value.
Yeah, big win there for Mihu.
Okay, second barracks. So something that Hawk did not confirm, that it's not a tech transition.
I think Mihu is a pretty standard 2-rack. Usually goes Marine Medics. He's not the tech kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's an interesting move. That's for the Overlord, right? He's expecting the Overlord to fly towards the south, but it's not doing that.
Yeah, normally you do that. Yeah, I think you kind of want to try to catch, but he still sees it's just 4 Zerglings. He doesn't know about the 5th and the 6th being made quite yet. Oh, there's 8 Zerglings, right? Or 6? No.
4 and 4, yes.
Yeah, so that if you can get this as I could catch Mihu off guard really. If speed is on the way, like usually you could send out like four Marines, and you try to do some damage if you can keep your Marine your SCV alive. And now the scout is dead, so but it's not like 100% committed here from Hawk. Had he constantly been making Marines, Mihu would have been dead and just screamed. But still, 6 Marines versus 8 Zerglings. It looks like Mihu is just gonna see it.
I like this SCV to see if okay, that was a mistake. Okay, I thought he's like scouting with it. This will be good for Hawk. Why didn't he jump on them? Now the medics will make this a different outcome.
Yeah, and that was like the slight window Hawk had right there, because sometimes you see aggressive Zergs, they just constantly make Zerglings. They don't even need a second gas as well. They just kill the Marines, and then the Mutas comes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a quite brave move out from Mihu, because if there would be more links behind that, this army would not stand a chance. I mean, now with the 2 firebuds behind, that's slightly different. But yeah, that's not that many marines.
No, but the timing is really strong here for me. He's forcing out the sunken. The 2.5 hatchery is not quite done yet, so the Muta timing is slightly... It's not slow, but usually the marines are there before the Mutas comes out, so... Yeah. I don't think Mihu can go here, can he?
Oh, it looks like he can.
But here, yeah, come on. Ah,
Chase him,
no!
firebud, chase him! Oh no, this one is with the medic.
Oh, I was holding my breath there for a moment, cheerily.
Wow.
Cheering for Hawk in silence.
I was very close, but notice that none of the mutas was shot even once, so that's very good for Hawk. Full health mutalisks.
Yeah, and no drones went down either.
Yes, that's very key. He was, even though he was very close at a certain point, and +1 very close for Hawk, so that will be good potential for muta harassment. Yeah,
it looks like the evolution chamber is very fast, so perhaps like a crazy Zerg going into play here with the Ultralisk.
Does Hawk strike you as a crazy Zerg player? I thought he's quite opposite, but TVZ is obviously different than ZVP, where you
Artosis said something about this. I was watching cast just this day where Shine went Carapace and Lurkers, so you could see like the Lurker Hydra play.
Right, yeah.
But, there's a fast Queen's Nest. No, so...
Oh, no, that means can't.
Yeah.
So Mihu knows exactly what's going on. That's unlucky for Hawk.
Yeah, I think about Artosis also pointed out, if you place your hatchery a couple of pixels lower, the creep doesn't connect, so it's kind of harder for the Terran players to really see all of your tech. But if they know there's a 2.5 hatch or the 3rd hatch, you can just pretty much scan in the middle and you see everything.
Which he just did, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the small things, and that's the good thing about StarCraft. Even though you played it for 20 years, you learn some small things every day that's a little bit smarter than the previous game that you did.
Yeah, and then it evolves a bit, and then you need to learn a bit more about something else. Yeah, it is a never-ending game, to be fair. It's the game that never finishes.
Ooh. Just jumping on these turrets.
I think that's one is ready. So +1 is finished, so he's trying to utilize that and do as much damage as he can. But this is very tough spot. So many turrets and so many marines, and floating factory doesn't help.
I'm not sure. I don't know what build this is from Hawk. It could be Guardians, but he doesn't have a 3rd gas, so it couldn't be like Hydra Guardians. And he's not looking to take a 3rd yet either. You can see Mihu is looking for it, and it's like, what's going on?
I don't see the plan, to be fair.
I know a certain Polish Zerg. He would expand it in 6 o'clock location, and Mihu would never scout that base.
Yeah,
but I guess there are more brain Zergs than we know about.
Yeah, but this army of M&Ms looks quite scary.
It's huge.
Now.
It's huge.
I don't know if the number of mutas to overwhelm this. That's definitely more than 1 key, and this is not a full 1 key.
Sometimes you see Soul Key. He add a lot of Zerglings and mutas, and then he just jumps on this bio ball. There's so many medics as well, and there's just not enough Hawk right now to on that army.
Have some counter attack. Let's look at this.
Yeah.
He just empties his
Oh.
bunker, didn't he? Yeah. Okay.
This is nice from Hawk. He forces a retreat.
That's pretty.
Kinda, yeah. Maybe an overextended retreat there from Mihu, but it looks like Adrenaline was done because those turrets went down super fast.
Well, the Marines retreated. No, they do the fresh ones, right? He never needed to retreat. Look at how many he's got at home. Okay, interesting. Now, what's the move for Hawk? How he's stopping this army? Is it the Ultralisks that will be able to deal with this army on the map?
Yeah, but he needs so many though. He needs that +3 carapace, and the +4 is on the way.
Okay, it's only +1 from M&Ms, so it's not that scary. I was worried that it is already 1-1, so there is still a chance.
Yeah, as soon as the Ultralisk gets that +4 carapace, and the Marines are still on +1, it's like trying to break a rock with paper.
And it's finished now. I know it's still slow, but it doesn't really matter. And Irradiate probably will help Ultralisks to kill Marines faster. So it's not the answer at all. That's unlucky that Hawk actually chooses this base instead of 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, he's sending out a drone right now. It's probably to take 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, Mihu currently is all over the map, and we're still a few moments away from +4 carapace from Hawk. It could be like a counter-attack with Zerglings and Ultralisk, but there's so many barracks from Mihu, so he just have like a massive macro right now, and I don't think even 5 Ultralisks here is enough.
Well, it will be enough for this small army, but that's just the reinforcements from the barrack, just one round, I guess. So there's so much more on the map.
He needs to kind of use the Ultralisk as a racer in the SCV line and get as much damage as he can,
Yeah,
but
that should be the plan. But now it's slowly falling apart. This upgrades and the speed. If he would just wait for them, that might be slightly different. I know he's on the clock because he doesn't have the third base. Now the third and fourth are at the same time. But the upgrades are now done and the speed is done. Those ultras, those fights will be something different if you just keep them for a minute.
yeah, I agree. Just like moments away from really causing huge damage, and you can see Mihu, he's being patient. He's not rushing to get the third base. He knows he just needs the numbers, and we have, I don't know, 6 barracks or something. He could probably add 1 or 2 more, and it's just 7. So he's just pumping out constantly Marines every 15 seconds.
Yeah, the limit supply is doubled, so we know the composition. The Ultralisk 1 is a lot of supply, so that makes the army of Zerg quite tiny in comparison to this massive ball of Jim Reynolds and so on.
Yeah, there are 4 vessels as well. Just double in supply here for Mihu. I really like the plan from Hawk, but with the third base, it could have looked completely different. Let's see how here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's still, it wasn't that bad, the trade, but the army behind that, there's another group like this coming out from the base. It's just now, so.
And we are on 2 gas, so we just don't have the economy to support this build without the third. And I like the plan of taking third and the fourth at the same time. Usually you do that to gamble, and then while the third is being killed, you have the fourth up and you secure that one. But
yeah, but the other base was confirmed as well. There was some brown unit. I've seen it just a moment ago. So there is a group of Marines trying to cancel that one as well. But this will be intercepted. Yeah.
Yeah, really impressed by Miu's multitasking with this bio ball. Like you can see, he nearly controls the unit or the army as one.
Oh wow, Marines died so quickly. Cracklings are something else. Still some hope. There is no third base for the Terran.
Yeah, Mihu knows the Ultralisks are out there somewhere. He wants to irradiate them before they can reach his
That's
army.
what he wants. That's his ultimate weapon, and there will be no defilers, I guess, in this combination. But actually, this would be quite nice because there's no fire bus in this composition. I know there's not enough gas for all that, so that's why he needed the third and fourth.
Yeah, this is so much Terran. Finally, the Eraser's going
Yeah,
down.
the Raiders kick it in.
Here, I'm not sure if Mihu he's close to 3-2, but there's so much Marine and so little Zerg right here. I think
that's
Mihu
it.
just have enough. You can see he's triple in supply, +3 down there, just in the nick of time of the GG timing.
Yeah, nice try though. I think there were some timings that if you just improve them a bit, maybe he would trade better with the Ultralisk, especially before the speed and 1-1 upgrade. Just with Carface, that would be a bit better. But go on, this is Mihu. This is the scariest Terran in BSL history. So, except of one Norwegian monstrosity.
Yeah, and I know Kara is a really good Terran.
Yeah, him too. All right, let's see the second map of this series, Hawk against Mihu. Eclipse, right? Interesting. So Mihu in the top right corner.
And Hawk in the bottom left corner, choosing Eclipse. I'm very glad Hawk get that. I'm actually surprised Mihu didn't ban this map. It's a really nice map with Zerg. You get easily access for the third base, and you don't really need much to hold the ramp as well. So if we see like a 2.5 hatchery build again, I'm pretty sure we see it on the third base location.
Okay, that's interesting. And as you mentioned, the third base, once you secure it, well, once you take it, it's difficult to secure because there's not enough room to put enough buildings, right? It's quite tiny, and the access from your base to the distance is not great.
No, and it's easier for the Zerg as well. Just one sunken, two sunken. By the time the Terran is there, you already secured it, and your mutants are on the way. So.
Okay, so nothing out of ordinary. I was hoping for some maybe 7 pull or something like this, some aggressive style. Or well, maybe not on this map, I guess, because of the wall-in.
I hope we see Mihu kind of mix it up. Maybe going mech, maybe even going rates.
This is not a bad map for mech, right? Because Goliath's range helping for the ramps and all that, cliffs all over.
Yeah, and you get your mech very fast up as well. You can hold your wall with a marine or two. Maybe not. You can delay your marine for super long. Just have the certain count and then just be greedy.
We'll see. Maybe, but as you mentioned, he's quite conservative, Zerg, and Marines. Well, he's quite good at it, right?
Yeah, I don't think Mihu really is the type. Like, my Broodwar memory is maybe the worst in the world. So I can't really remember him doing mech. It's usually Marines. And I was like, if you're good at something, why change it?
Yeah, if you get the good results, right? That's the most important. Interesting Overlord fly. Why would you fly it this way? Is it because the Marine is so aggressive from today's play that you won't be able to cover him? That's why.
Yeah, like you mentioned, you can see Mihu is already out on the map with the Marine to catch that Overlord. But Eclipse as well is a typical map where you can do 8-rack and you try to hide it. I prefer to do 8-rack when I have Hawk's position. Because then I can build the barrack on the bottom side of the map and just float it back into my wall a bit quicker, I feel like, than on the top right corner.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not a mech build here. We have a +1
from Mihu. He confirms it's just 4 Zerglings. So maybe we can see the earlier pressure right now, unless we see the 6th Zergling. But 1 SCV and 4 Marines beat 6 Zerglings, so...
Okay, and he's moving. I think he's thinking about it. He wants to confirm what are the units, so he can confirm there are drones, but there's sunken, right? So that changes everything.
Yeah, this is a blind sunken from Hawk. Like you mentioned, he did not a normal Overlord pathway, so his Overlord was fairly late to Mihu. So Hawk haven't confirmed yet that this is mech build, so the Vulture would have been out by the time the Sunkens were out. So
yeah. Okay, so he confirms now that this is a relatively fast CC, that there's a wall in, so there's not much Hawk can do about it now. So yes, we can see quick upgrade. Okay, that's good, +1, and that's a 2.5 as we've seen last game.
yeah, and right now you see it was actually on this map. Orthosis pointed out if you put it on top of the bottom base, your hatchery, the creep doesn't connect. Now he will see the creeps are connecting, and then he will easily read that there's 3 hatch and not just 2.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
looks,
this is different. Hawk is taking the third base.
yeah, I like this build.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I feel like when Zerg is playing 2 bases against 2 bases, he's on the clock like badly, and he needs to do the damage. And when he takes the third base, then it changes who needs to make a move, and then the Terra needs to do something. You cannot just let him go with the third gas.
I tried doing mech. I was so unfortunate that I matched against Salot a long time ago on this map, and I tried doing mech against him, and he did the same build as Hawk, and he constantly harassed me with like 4 or 5 mutas, and I was like, now it's time to die, Salot. Now it's time to die. And when I attacked him with 20 Goliaths, he had like 40 Hydras. I was like, what?
Okay.
So I think it was a couple of years ago. Shiny actually did this build, or was it Queen? I don't remember. Where we opened the 2.5 hatch at the 3rd location, and then took a super quick 4th base with the 4th hatchery. And he had so much units that it was to die for. It's like just disgusting to watch.
Yeah, the guys got some bright ideas. They read mind of the Terran and know what they anticipate, and they do something completely different. And yeah, it's nice to watch them new ideas and finding the opportunities where people wouldn't consider them being viable.
Yeah, it's scary, and but maybe we could have been there as well if we played 14 hours a day. And I'm saying this out of jealousy. I would like to play 14 hours a day, but I'm not able to do so.
Why not?
I just recently, yeah, I recently got a cat, so I have to take care of it.
Okay, so very nice number of Mutalisks, good for harassment. 11. This is what you want. I didn't see any SCVs to fall down yet. Maybe there will be something that we can see soon. There's factory as exactly like the last game, right? The type of defense from Mihu. Pretty much nothing changed from him.
No, just a faster build here from you. The +1 was much faster than the previous game, but as well with Hawk. Can we jump on this?
Nice stream.
Maybe,
but he's targeting mutas.
Yeah, he's targeting exactly. But a great pickup here from Hawk, exactly what he needed, and you can see how much that 4th hatchery comes into play when you can constantly make muta and Zerglings.
It's looking quite good. There are 3 mutas barely standing, but it's all fine. And now the queen nest. That's good. I like it.
Yeah,
And the
plus
free
one
gates,
mutas.
yeah.
Yeah, plus one mutas are done. I had some added a lot of drones as well behind this, and it's huge that he got to reset that marine ball.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Some breeding space, some tech development for Hawk now, and some macro drones as well. So it's looking very good now. Much better position than the last game.
Yeah, and Hydra then is up as well, so it's not crazy Zerg. It's probably going to be something like, yeah, Hive on the way, Lurker Swarm. It's really nice to watch the games. We have gotten a little bit of everything tonight. The games are not similar, which is really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Huge variety. Even ZVZ, they were all different.
Yeah, different builds every game.
Yeah. Right, so what do we have? So pretty much the same move out from Mihu like a minute ago or 2 minutes ago. Do Hawk have... Does he have enough on this occasion? It looks like he doesn't have enough.
Yeah, I wonder how. Yeah, the lurkers are on the way. Yeah,
okay, that's why the army is not there yet. But that will be, well.
Yeah, 4 lurkers on the natural and 4 on the third. Oh,
that's just in time. Brilliant.
yeah. Oh,
perfect. And the 2 on the ramp on the third base, that won't be. Well, there's 4 of them. Brilliant. All secured then. So no window for Mihu. Is he thinking about the third base? If you would be the Terran, would you start thinking about something else now? What's your plan, being Mihu now?
exactly what Mia's doing, because lurkers are static defense and they don't attack when you unburrow them. So Mihu is just placing some random marines outside of Hawk's base, because as soon as he moves out, he just stim and attack them. So now Mihu has a window before the swarm already, and by this time he'll build up a decent amount of a vessel account. So yeah, definitely what the right move here from Mihu, taking the third base. Not sure what.
Fire. Look at that.
Yeah.
So will vessel number be enough to counter the Guardians, because you also need them against Lurkers, right? And Defilers.
Absolutely, it's kind of like a semi-bait here from Hawk. Like you mentioned, if he irradiates the Guardians, he doesn't have anything for the Defilers.
Okay, and it looks like he constantly is using the energy anyway, so he's not banking it.
Yeah, you could also do that, like keep irradiating the Lurkers, and sometimes the Zerg player just forgets to make Lurkers for some reason. Because you think you have enough defensive Lurkers, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, 5 of them were irradiated a moment ago. That's right.
Cool. And there's a stream from Terran army going towards the Zerg locations all the time, and it's 3 bases against 3 bases. So I guess Mihu don't mind. It's just them flying creatures will be now deadly, and I don't think there are available irradiates for.
Okay, swarms, nice.
Oh, okay. This looks quite alright. We get both Defiler, Guardians, Lurkers. Just the Plague was missing. That was a great combination.
It seems like we have Speed Hydras as well, so I was going to say I necessarily don't like Lurkers. No, sorry, Guardians versus Terran. Because only time I like to see them if you're going Guardian Hydra. I think that's the best combination.
Okay. To be honest, I was hoping these Guardians to be all on the cliff of natural Terran base, just to shut down the mineral line. But I guess he wants to chase out this army of Terran. So he's got a chance to open with the third base, I guess.
Yeah, he's using them to push out. Like they started out as defensive Guardians, but right now he's being on the offensive. But there's so many vessels. Oh,
think they're empty of energy. He was constantly using them. That's why we didn't see a Irradiate on the Guardians yet.
Yeah, this is costing a lot for me. He was focusing down the lurkers because Hydra's under lurkers. They died this bash, and we have a couple of siege tanks here.
Oh, siege tank will be something. Well,
we don't have energy. No.
We're neither of them. Each one another. Oh no, he hit the wrong one. Oh no. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, the Guardians are doing a surprisingly a lot of damage.
Yeah. First Irradiate on the Guardian.
We were like, I don't know, one swarm away from establishing a position on top of that factory.
Yeah, that was very close. And there was missing some reinforcement. If this army would be there 30 seconds ago, then it would be much greater. Especially that there was, I think, swarm available, but nothing to be under.
That's so many vessels. Everything is dead, and even before it reaches Mihu.
This is looking bad now.
Yeah, I think we are seconds away from a GG here from Hawk, but like it's a tournament game, and you don't really want to tap out too early.
Yeah, I don't think Hawk confirmed the third base, but maybe he now considers that, yeah,